We found
A cake mix.
that the cake mix, this soft silk cake mix, is the best for making these here.
因為佢個自發粉啊，樣樣都溝好㗎啦。
Because all the ingredients, like baking soda or the leavening is already inside, or is already mixed inside, so it would be perfect. It's just like making your cake.
頭先咧就係、我哋已經影咗嚇你要咩嘅材料喺嗰個前邊嘅紀錄片裏邊嚇。
So we already filmed the ingredients that's needed for this rosette.
嚇，就係、3杯嘅麵粉，即係呢個 cake mix。
3 cups of the soft silk flour.
1杯糖。
1 cup of sugar.
3個雞蛋。
3 eggs.
同埋1杯半嘅水。
1.5 cups of water.
呢個咧就係個材料。咁而家我哋就整啦。咁另外一樣介紹嘅咧，就係、因為由於呢、個模型咧，佢個中間係好細，所以咧你如果要買個長筷子嚟炸嘅時候咧，就最好買個尖嘅，唔好買個四方掘嘅嗰隻，因為尖嗰隻先好用。咁呢個咧就差唔多係補㗎啦，因為咧我喺雲唐人街咧都再睇唔到呢一種嘅筷子啦。
So I use to help releasing the rosettes from the mold. I use these long chopsticks, but it is very hard. I haven't been able to find any more of the long chopsticks with the pointed tips. The pointed tips helps to release the cake from the mold because the holes over there are kind of small.
好，而家我將呢個係粉咧係篩過咗啦。
So the flour has been sieved so that all the clumps are out.
跟住咧我就落1杯嘅糖。
1 cup of sugar.
3個雞蛋。
3 eggs.
然後咧就 mix 啦，即係溝咗佢啦。
So mix the eggs with the flour and sugar.
其實咧就整一個係英文叫 batter 嘅啦，即係一個即係將佢溝埋咁樣。
Just it's making a batter just like you do any cake.
係啦。嗱呢個模咧，佢咧就要有咁深嘅，一間做起出嚟嘅時候咧，嗰個點心咧就會係趌起嘅，即係有硬性嘅。首先咧，so we use the mold and the mold is thick, so that's close to maybe half an inch. The reason is we have to heat up the oil. The oil has to be warm but not bubbling. You burn the batter, so you have to slowly heat up the oil. Okay, the temperature you have to try it. Okay， 嗱我哋開始嘅時候咧就要將個油咧係整熱佢，但係唔熱到咧滾，唔要咁樣，係中火。咁呢個咧你就靠你嘅經驗嚟試啦，就唔係我唔話得俾你聽，因為我冇嗰個thermometer咧就個嘢嚟咩，實際幾多度咧我係唔清楚嘅，有啲廚佢做到，但係我屋企冇嗰個嘢。但係咧首先咧呢個模咧就要擺落去。就要熱咗佢先，但係太熱咧，嗰個 batter 咧，即係嗰個粉咧，就會黐住嗰個模，又唔拆得出嚟。太凍咧，佢又唔上喎，嗰個粉咧又黐住嗰個鐵嘢，因為你如果呢個又太凍，所以咧你一定要係靠經驗啦。呢個頭試嗰陣時可能咧會有幾次嘅麻煩。頭嗰幾個可能有啲麻煩，但係你而家咧最緊要咧就係熱咗呢個油。The mold is very tricky. The temperature of the oil, I don't know how to tell you, but by experience, maybe the first few ones is not making the shape that you like, but you have to try by error. Okay, first the oil has to be warm, but not bubbling. okay, not heat. So you use the chopstick to test it. Now it slowly is coming out. The chopstick is a little bit wet, so you can see the bubble. Once the bubble is in shape, that's the perfect temperature for the oil. 嗱，你一定要揾個筷子落去，你我哋中國人啦，就揾個筷子落去。就如果個筷子咧開始因為個筷子係濕濕地嘅，所以如果佢筷子開始有一啲波仔上嚟咧，咁即係表示咧你個油咧就係差唔多啦，個粉夠差唔多啦，但係佢係要稀嘅。The flour has to be watery. It's not thick. It's not like we making cakes. Is water, so the proportion of water is very important. 所以咧個水嘅份量係非常重要，因為咧如果太結咧就唔啱，太稀咧又唔得，所以咧都係有啲技巧嘅。嗱，而家佢咧一定係要落一杯半嘅水，或者一杯半多啲啲。有時如果睇下天氣啦，同埋睇下你個嗰個粉嘅乾度嚟定嘅，佢一定要係流質咁樣嘅咩，即係留喺個筷子度唔留得住嘅咁樣。呢個就係個技巧啦。It's better to let it sit for maybe 15 minutes.
15 minutes? That long?
Yeah, maybe 10 minutes. Let the mixture mix together. You don't have to put it in refrigerator. 你咧將佢停一陣，大約係5分鐘、10分鐘咁上下，咁令到佢咧即係啲發粉啊，同埋咧溝得好啲，啲糖啊溶得好啲。咁咧你等一陣先至做，唔好即刻做。仲有一個技巧咧，就係、當你炸到咁上下嗰時咧，個粉咧就會喺個沉咗喺個底㗎啦嘛，所以你就要揾隻羹咧嚟攪下佢，咁先勻嘅。如果唔係咧，個麵粉咧就沉咗喺下邊咧，你就做唔到㗎啦。So let it sit for a while, and when you deep fry the thing, you have to stir it constantly. So that the flour and the water mix together, OK？ 我要個粉咧係咁樣流得嘅，咁而家都仲有啲冧皮嘅，但唔緊要嘅，佢一間就會一路炸嗰時就得㗎，但係要個流嘅，唔要佢結嘅 ，OK？ 冇熱咗之後咧，你一定要擎乾油，你唔擎乾油咧，佢唔上嗰個batter 嘅。
So the mold has to be heated in the oil, and then have to drain off oil. And when you dip the mold in there, make sure that the batter doesn't cover it.
Yes.
If it covers it,
喂，
then
嗰個筷子 Stella，
you can
佢要撲佢。
and then you have to poke it.
Lower your fire， 唔好咁快。OK， 嗱，每一次做完一定要熱一熱嗰個帽，然後攤凍一下，滴晒啲油，你幾奄尖咧？然後咧就擺落嚟呢度。
Every time you do one, you have to heat up the mold again and drain the oil before you re-dip it into the batter.
Poke it, please. 最好咧就係兩個人一齊做，一個人做咧就
手咁 hea，
左右手都要出嚟，
拿咁 hea。
所以咧我同我妹妹咧就係一齊做噶。而家好啲啦，因為佢開始甩啦。That's why 我哋要一個尖嘅筷子，如果唔係咧就篤唔到佢出嚟，冇錯啦。咁仲有喎，玩完之後用完之後咧，就要揾醋嚟浸住嗰個銅嘅嘢，等嗰啲粉咧係甩晒。咁你洗碗機都唔得嘅，要揾。
So when you're through with the mold, when you're through with this, the mold has to be soaked in vinegar. Otherwise, to get all the batter out of the mold.
如果唔係咧，下一次你做嗰陣時咧，佢黐住咧，你就做即係個形就唔靚㗎啦。度咁啊，整起上嚟咧，好似個菊花咁。咁我會整到一啲呢間或者會我妹嗰啲會靚啲添咁。點解會有個滴喺呢度咧？就係嗰個粉初嗰陣時接受得唔好，所以佢有個滴。如果我喺屋企咧，我就會再將個粉咧就再經過呢個 sieve 咧，就再等嗰啲 lump 咧就唔喺度，咁就冇呢個滴啦。咁咧就恭祝大家農曆新年快樂啦！整咗呢啲對唔住，你哋冇得食。好啦，多謝各位嚟睇呢個 Rosettes 點樣整法，同埋有啲咩嘅技巧，咁我就喺嗰度咧即係介紹俾大家。唔知大家有冇問題咧？有冇問題啊？Lambert 同埋 K 有冇問題啊？
個問題咧就係上次嘅製成品去咗邊啊？
已經阿 Tim 食咗一半，因為我獎勵佢，佢幫我 tape 啊嘛，咁我梗係要獎勵佢啦，係咪？
食晒落肚啦，已經
係入晒肚噶啦，冇噶啦。哦，仲有一個 portion， 頭先我講咧，可以做到50個咁多嘅。50個 ring 嘅，咁所以你計下啦。譬如你要俾仔女啊，或俾孫食啊，咁你就數下幾多個，10個咧就3分鐘、4分鐘就食晒噶啦。因為佢好 crunchy， 好似 chips 咁嘅，咁就係又係甜甜地。我個 portion 咧就唔係好甜嘅，所以變咗咧就好容易食。咁如果飲茶啊或者送酒啊都啱嘅嚇。
咁你翻譯下啦
嚇？
你要翻譯下咪咯，唔知點
講乜。The production after we finished, Tim got a little bit of it or most of it, and then I have to thank him for videotape for me. Then secondly is that if you prepare it at home, you better one portion will be good for 50 rosettes, but count how many in your family, and then how much you want to distribute those, so you know approximately how many portion of batter you have to make. So my advice is that make one portion, try it out, and if it's successful, and then if you don't think it's enough, make another batter. So don't lump it off 3 portions at the same time, because it's such a big bowl, and then you may we were too tired to make all at once. So you have to consider that also, because you have to stand quite a bit of time. Yeah, at least 45 minutes or half an hour. Yeah, that's it. So any questions?
除咗用你嗰啲毛，有冇第二啲可以用咧？ Is any other way？
係啊，我知道菲律賓或者Hispanic 嘅即係group 咧，佢哋有呢啲嘅，好似頭先Lambert 買嗰啲咧，就係嗰啲 Hispanic 嘅，佢哋可能咧個唔係用我哋個鑊，佢哋可能係用煲，所以佢嗰條柄咧就個形狀唔同我哋，我嗰個係7字咁樣啦，但係佢嗰個咧好似係高啲咁樣，即係有好多個 shape 㗎，咁所以你要睇下你自己嘅手同埋你用邊個煲，或者佢哋用少啲油，用個高身啲嘅煲都唔定，我唔知嚇，我未試過，因為我一路都係媽媽。我嗰個係 copper 嘅，係我媽媽喺香港買嘅，佢去銅鐵鋪嗰度買嘅嚇。
用鐵嗰啲得唔得咧？
所以咧就話，如果你係唔同嘅 metal 嘅 material 咧，你要試咯，因為點解咧？佢個吸收個熱嗰個能力係唔同，話快啲或者慢啲，我唔清楚，因為我冇用過其他嘅
material 嚟做，即係嘅 mold 嚟做過，所以要 try by experience 係啦。
So copper is the best。
我就認為 copper is the best 啦，但係Kate 頭先示範嗰啲咧都係可以嘅。我知道嗰啲菲律賓人係用嗰種 material 嘅嚇。
So Lambert, what kind of material you have for that thing?
But what kind of material? Iron. OK。
佢都係七字形喎。
嗱，佢嗰個毛咧就個高度咧就冇我嗰個咁深。所以做起出嚟嘅時候咧，可能就
扁啲，
係扁啲，細個啲嚇。
Lambert, yours is not as deep as Tina.
No, that's why.
Yeah.
It's a thin one.
Yeah, it's a thinner.
It's an aluminum.
Thinner one, yes, a thinner.
It's aluminum. Yeah.
No harm to try. Try by error. If it's not very good, you just eat it yourself, and then the good one, nice one, present it.
阿 Tina， 我想問你，
係
我頭先睇見你點咗嗰啲粉咧，放咗落去嘅時候，咁俾雙筷子即係輕輕咁篤佢出嚟，
佢個邊。
但係我冇睇見你反轉佢，係咪唔使？
要反轉。
有咩？
佢即係你一放咗，即係你篤咗佢之後放咗出嚟咧，就。因為嗰度比較厚啲嘅，所以要耐少少。咁我妹妹咧就跟住咧喺側邊咧，當嗰度黃色之後 ，light brown、light yellowish colour 咧，佢就反轉佢。但係反轉之後咧，好快你就要拎起噶啦，因為嗰度係好薄嘅，嗰個腳即係嗰個毛外邊嗰度係比較薄啲，唔係 two layer 係一個 layer， 所以咧就好快你就可以成個拎起咗出嚟啫。仲有個 skill 就係如果個 shape 唔係你所中意嘅，或者係因為你夾筷子大力得滯夾歪咗咧，你趁佢仲熱嘅時候咧，你可以用你對筷子咧就 shape 佢個即係再 shape 下佢個形象先過佢凍，咁樣你就會 come with the shape that you like。
咁仲有，即係我頭先睇到你點嗰個毛落去嘅時候，唔係要好熱咁樣，
唔得，唔係好熱，要係中火，所以你個 temperature 咧個火咧有時要校下嘅。呢個 butterfly 啦嚇，咁有時要校下嘅，即係譬如咁講，你有即係3、4個喺個油嗰度啦，你就唔好淋聲又咁一個落去，因為就即係個熱度咧就唔夠即係唔啱個溫度啊，所以你會有時會即係你做得唔純熟咧，你會整壞幾個就係點解？係啦，通常咧就係最好咧就係4個 ，every time 係最多放4個落去，4個毛去入落去4次，咁就停啦，停一陣，然後再等個油咧加翻上嚟，或者你加大少少火，咁然後等嗰4個熟咗啦，你然後先再做第二輪，同埋最緊要咧就個毛咧唔可以成個浸晒落個 batter 度嘅，個面嗰度咧你要睇到我唔係成個嘅，因為如果你成個咧佢就燒咗，咁佢就褪唔出嚟噶啦，你要 open 嘅。嗰個就係技巧，點解要2個人咧？就我要好 stable， 隻手好 stable 咁樣放落個 batter 嗰度，但個面我唔要遮住嘅，即係唔要有 batter 嘅，咁佢先容易褪出嚟。明白未？
咁個技巧就係嗰個毛咧，
係
我睇見你即係唔係喺個油度炸得佢好熱，
唔係
之後先拎上嚟點係咪咧？
係嗰個第一次。完全未煮過嘅時候，第一次你要擺耐啲，令到佢成個毛都熱晒。以後咧就係你褪咗個 batter 出嚟，褪咗個 shape 出嚟之後咧，你就再 dip 翻落去，但係一陣間嘅啫。咁佢因為佢個 temperature 仲喺度，所以你咧就 dip 翻去一陣間咧，你就可以拎出嚟。但係要 drain the oil， 最緊要唔好太多油喺個毛嗰度，太多油喺毛個 batter 又唔上嘅。
就係咁嘅技巧，我哋上次只係咁咧，佢又唔
可以 constantly 咁做嘅，你要浸咗佢，令到佢熱到嗰個 temperature 啱之後，拎起佢 drain the oil。 That's the skill， 然後你先擺翻落個 batter。如果唔係咧，個 batter 係唔上去，因為個油太多喺個煲嗰度。
就係
佢因為啲油滑咧，佢
係啊，唔上去啦，
翻落去咯。
係啦，冇錯，流翻落去啦。所以你上次唔成功咧，呢個係其中一個理由嚇。除咗個
too much oil，the batter will stick to the mold。The batter won't stick to the mold because too much oil。
係啦，呢啲係咪嗰啲細嘅好細嘅technique係咁多年做而得嘅結果？
就唔係我哋做錯咗，就係佢哋話你要燒熱嗰個毛，燒熱咗好個毛咧，我就燒熱咗個毛，
就冧冧聲，
即刻落去黐落去嗰度，又跌翻落嚟。冇法子，就係嗰個技巧喺嗰度啦，就係嗰度啦，就係嗰度整嚟整去都唔得啦。係啊，因為以為話係嗰個毛咧
要熱啊嘛，
喺個好熱啊嘛，
係
好熱。
K 啊，仲有太熱咧，佢個 batter 就一黐咗個毛咧就熟咗啦。And then you stick to the mold。And then 你點樣 push 佢個用個 chopstick push 佢都唔出嚟嘅，因為佢已經熟咗喺嗰度啦。Stick to the mold， 所以你要自己 try by error， 幾多個 pace 係點，個 momentum 係點，係嗰個係最緊要嘅。
同埋個火力啊，個火力要教到佢即係啱先。
medium high。
你等嗰個 mold 落去嘅時候，即係有個 batter 喺樹。等個毛落去，佢就即刻有 bubble 出嚟，咁咧就係最啱嘅時候。佢冇 bubble 出嚟咧，個油就唔夠熱。
唔夠熱。
但係咧，你一太熱嘅時候咧，等落去佢就會燶噶啦。
係啊。
所以你要教到嗰個火要啱線啊。
咁我
have to try it。
我猜過簡直唔黐添啊！
簡直唔黐就係因為你太多油喺嗰度啦。
係啊，個毛擠落去嗰啲粉度，油跌翻晒出嚟咁樣。
有兩個可能性，一係就個毛太凍，未夠熱；一係就係個油未 drain 得好，即係未流得乾淨，你就擺落去，咁就
一係太熱係咪？
係啦，
太滾嗰啲油太滾
又唔得。所以頭先 Mabel 問一個好好嘅問題，佢話你個 material 個 copper， 我係 copper， 你係 zinc 咁樣啦。咁嗰個 metal 嘅受熱嘅程度啊，即係 absorb heat how much 係唔同嘅。我所以唔能夠 guarantee 即係俾你睇話一定係咁就得，冇嘅，係靠 experience 嘅全部。靠你嘅 experience， 靠你睇同埋你嘅 experience 係，因為我唔知道幾多 temperature 先啱你嗰個毛嘅嚇。我呢個用咗幾十年嘅，我哋 high school 嘅時候，媽媽唔想我哋去街，就喺屋企整一大盤 batter， 叫我哋兩姊妹整，綁住我哋喺屋企，咁所以我哋由細個已經識整到而家㗎啦。
快啲翻譯下啦，翻譯啊。
OK，because my mom doesn't want me to go out as girls, traditional girls, you are not supposed to go out that often. So she make a whole bowl of batter and she went out shopping for New Year. And then we two of us are in the kitchen doing all this so that she can pass it out when people come to greet them. And detain us at home.
Yeah, that's the way to keep the girls home.
Yeah, that's the way to keep. They learn the cooking and also they were not allowed to leave the house. That's the trick.
So Lambert, how many molds do you have?
佢一 set 嘅。
No,
you
Lambert has
unmute
a lot of
yourself,
molds.
please. Unmute yourself. Yeah, 佢有幾個。
Show us all the molds.
Yeah.
You have butterfly. You have
a butterfly. Unmute
star.
yourself, please. And the star.
佢嗰啲係咪都係脫嘅？啲柯
係啊，係佢一套㗎嘛，一 set
一套啊嘛，
係佢一套
一套，你俾佢睇下。你俾佢睇下嗰個擰轉
butterfly。
係你喺邊度買㗎 K？
Where did you buy it？
呢個係我個 daughter 買咗
Rosette iron.
Rosette iron.
You have the star, you have the butterfly, and you also have the
The butterfly.
喺三藩市嗰啲啲
butterfly.
Cooking kitchen 嚇。
Yeah.
我諗啊，喺刀板街嗰間啊。
係啊
Mabel 喺刀板街嗰間，專係賣嗰啲 cooking utensils 嘅。
係嗰啲先有得賣。
係啊
Stockton Street.
係 Stockton， 唔係 Stockton， 係 Grant。喺 Grant。
Grant。
刀板街。Grant 嗰條街嚇，有一間好大嘅。
賣嗰啲沙煲罌罉啊鑊啊。
係專賣中國，即係同中國有關或者日本有關嘅嗰啲器材嚇，嗰度一定有嚇。
嗰啲粉咧係咪一定要愛嗰啲 soft silk？
係最好係嗰個。咁 soft silk 呢個牌子咧就喺Nob Hill 啊，Safeway 唔 carry 嘅，Nob Hill 啊同埋 Lucky 有得賣。
Max 都有，我哋喺 Food Max 買噶嘛。
Food Max 都有嚇，但係 Food Max 唔係時時有，我每次去睇唔係次次都有，但係Nob Hill 就 for sure，Nob Hill 嗰個 chain 就 for sure 就有嚇。
咁嗰啲油咧係咪乜嘢油都唔？
乜嘢油？唔好用 olive oil， 用翻呢個corn oil 嚇。係因為olive oil 嗰個 temperature 唔同嘅。
係啊 ，olive oil 好快脆熱㗎，所以唔好用嗰個嚇。
嗰個
就係放煮嘢嘅。
即係用 corn oil 啊嗰啲啦嚇。
corn oil
嚇。
corn oil
嚇 olive oil 比較快熱啊嚇。咁你個手嚟唔切咧就做唔即係燶咗啦。嚇 ，that's right。
咁我又再試下啦。
好啦，唔得就嚟我屋企啦，唔得就車嚟我屋企，我再示範俾你睇啦。
我上次整唔到，好失望啊嘛，快啲收埋晒呢啲煙霧啦，哎呀，唔好愛啦，
整啦，give up 啦，唔好再試。
但係我啲仔女好中意食噶。你睇下點樣？
有一晚我整咗少少啦，咁有一晚Haber 佢個女同佢個女婿嚟我屋企食飯，咁食完我冇 prepare dessert， 我就拎咗呢啲出嚟。佢哋3個人，我哋喺度廚房洗碗，佢3個人15-20分鐘食咗我半袋啊，剩翻一個俾我，成袋食，即係個 ziploc bag 差唔多大嘅 ziploc bag 差唔多食晒，咁食剩一個留喺個底嗰度，佢唔好意思食晒。
好。
OK， 咁冇問題咧。我哋今日講幾樣嘢同過年有關嘅。Let's talk about some of the Chinese New Year history and how we celebrate. Okay, the first thing I would like to ask each of you about lucky money or red pocket, or in Chinese we call it 利是。What is 利是？
有
利
嚇，即係好吉利噶啦，係嘛？
咁個唔係利是，係利是，即係利咧就係即係有錢賺入嚟，咁叫利啦。利是即係話 everything 你做嘅the coming year 都係 lucky 嘅，咁所以咧就叫利是嘅，應該正式廣東話叫利是啊。但係我哋因為講下講歪咗，就叫利是啦嚇。咁啊就係其實係利是嚇。咁我要改正嚇，吉利嘅利嚇，即係 everything is you are lucky for everything and
everything is smooth.
Yeah.
So if you want to be lucky this year, you have to give out 利是 ，OK？
咁點樣 pass 收利是㗎？點樣㗎？點樣有咩嘅regulations 或者有啲咩嘅細嘅 rules 啊？你哋知道知唔知啊
？pass 收利是，佢一定要結咗婚先可以咯。
係第一就係 after you got married, then you are supposed to pass out the 利是 to the younger generation。呢個第一，仲有第二咧？
唔係 younger generation. Whoever is not married, you have to give it to them. Your cousin who is 30 years old and is still single, you have to give it to them.
OK， 咁有啲 family 好似 James 嘅 family 咧，佢哋咧結咗婚咧都俾嘅，即係 among the siblings， 就係佢啲家姐 就會俾細佬啊、妹啊或者即係 siblings 啊咁樣，係細過佢個即係個 ranking 咧係低嘅，佢都會俾。唔係每一個 family 都係咁，但係多數都係未嗰啲 single 嘅就一定要派，就 pass around。咁呢個係一個。第二咧就一定要係兩封嘅，即係如果你 husband and wife 都喺度嘅，你就一定要俾兩封嚇。If the couple is still alive, they have to pass out 2 for each person。咁呢個係第二個 rules。第三啊 ，if you are widow, then what happen? If you are widow 咧，你就係俾1封嘅 ，pass out 1，唔係 pass out 2噶啦。OK， 呢個又係一個 rules。仲有咧就係如果你啱啱 recently 你嘅 spouse pass away， 咁嗰年咧你就唔係俾個 red envelope， 係俾個 pink envelope。Do you know this？ 你知唔知啊
？Never received the pink envelope。
有㗎有㗎，喺香港我收過㗎嚇，佢係唔俾第一年 first year 你唔俾個 red 嘅，你係俾個 pink 嘅。
In morning。
in morning 係啦，冇錯 in morning 就係俾。
I thought they don't even give out 利是。
No, they do.
In morning 應該唔 give 嘛，係嘛？
唔知啊，但係我收過 pink 㗎。即係我想講俾你聽，即係當然啦，每一個 village 佢有佢嘅 tradition 唔同啦，但係即係我嘅 experience 係咁，唔知你哋嘅 experience 係點啦？
你見過啊？
哦，你未見過，有粉紅，不過好少賣嘅，係，但係我知道 when I was little， 佢有人 pass out過，我話點解係 pink 嘅唔係 red 嘅咁樣，咁就知道佢屋企有人喺度。
我見啲 supermarket 而家都有啲 pink 嘅
賣㗎，
同埋有啲金色嘅、黃色嘅。
黃色嘅嚇，黃色嘅得身，即係佢哋而家轉，或者係台灣興，或者喺邊度興，但係我知道 pink 咧係有屋企有人唔喺度嘅嚇。
哦，
哈哈。你哋有咩嘅？
Yeah, I guess you talked about yellow. Some banks are giving out kind of a yellow.
Yeah, recently. Yes.
Recently, and it's for supposedly the golden tiger year, I guess.
Yeah, year of the tiger.
What does that mean?
Sorry, next year is tiger.
Right.
So that's why they print out the tiger.
Uh-huh.
For the and then some of the envelopes they use the last name. For example, the last name is Chan. Then they have a big Chan character on the envelope to indicate that is passed out by the Chin family or the Chen family. Yeah, some people will select that. So there's a lot of varieties now. And then I know that there's a store in Hong Kong that the red pockets are with Bible verses. 嗰個鋪頭喺香港喺九龍嘅喺男青年會對面有間好細嘅鋪頭，嗰個人叫寶叔，佢專係賣佢其中一樣嘢，佢賣字嘅，但係佢其中一樣嘢就係賣呢啲利是封，咁佢係有聖經嘅金句喺個利是封上面嘅嚇，有咁樣嘅嚇，咁有啲人中意買嗰啲嚇，係咪啊？
Can I say that I enjoyed the sister cooking demonstration? That was really great. I would
thank you.
Yeah, I would dub it the Sister Act.
Sister Act. Sister Act 2.
Why do we make rosettes for Chinese New Year?
This is only another kind of deep fried things that my family like it. Mainly is the jindoi, you know, the sesame ball.
Sesame ball. Is
the coin.
Of a coin.
Yeah, that means your wealth coming.
It's a coin. It's money, and the color itself is money, gold.
Yes.
So
all these symbolize.
That's why Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Everything is about money.
Everything.
You're right.
It's prosperity.
Yeah, prosperity. Yeah, wealth, prosperity. Yeah. Okay. Any questions or like to bring up your own idea about the red pockets or the lucky pocket? Huh?
Own tradition.
Any own tradition. Do you remember when you're little? When you pass out?
When we were little, I remember the first day of Chinese New Year, we go to our aunts and
Grand
aunts,
aunts,
right? And go to all the aunts and get our lychee from all the aunts. But the second day we stay at home, and mom and dad and us, we will set up a mahjong table in the bedroom. And we'll play mahjong. If somebody comes to buy Nin, then we'll go out to the living room and
and greet the relatives.
Entertain the relatives.
But it's boring, sitting around. That's why my dad
we
set
play
up
mahjong in the bedroom.
in the bedroom. Hide it.
and the third day, you're not supposed to. Second day, Tina. The second day, we sometimes go to our aunt's house.
Aunt's house, yes. For family reunion. Yeah. 開年啊嘛，開年 for family reunion. Yeah.
It's supposed to be our aunt's birthday also.
Yes, that's right. Our oldest aunt, my father's oldest sister's birthday. So we have a celebration in her house. Yes. Yeah.
So second day of the year is the family gathering.
Yes,
for dinner.
For the business people, the second day is for to start the business. So the owner of the store will entertain all the workers of the rest of the shop.
That's when they get their bonus, and that's when they put firecrackers out at the door to drive out all the evil
demons.
Spirits.
Yes. And also that day, if the owner of the store give you the head of the chicken, that means you are fired. After you receive your bonus, you don't have to come back to work tomorrow. That's why it's called 無情雞啊. Do you know all these tricks? The boss will fire you, but he didn't say a word. He just give you the head of the chicken. Yeah, so you better behave well.
Can I say that I guess I'm fortunate to have the wealth of friends and family in the church. I must have got that because I had 40 uncles and aunts.
Wow.
They gave me a lot.
You must have a lot of red pockets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lacy, that means a good luck, right?
Yeah. Good luck, and then everything. The coming year you will be everything is to your way, and then you're好順利嘅嚇，
好順利。如果你唔俾封利是佢咧，佢好唔歡喜嘅。
It's a blessing from the seniors to the younger generation. That means when they go to work or if they study in school, then everything goes smoothly. That's what they want to say.
That's the first thing you do in Chinese New Year Day. When you get up, you have to go and greet your parents.
Yeah. And your grandparents.
And say your lucky words for them before they give you the lychee. And that's the first thing.
If you don't say it, they won't give it to you. They encourage you to speak up. Yeah. 你係要講啲利是嘅，即係好嘅説話，然後佢先會俾個利是。something like that， 或者出入平安，或者係身體健康 ，something like that。Yeah, you have to say it because this is a way to train younger generation to speak up to their seniors or adults. Yeah, that's one way.
And you cannot wear your pajamas.
No, you have to dress up.
You have to wear your new clothes.
You have to put on your new clothes. Yeah,
new clothes. I remember my mom always make new clothes, for us before before New Year Day, and then the next day we put it on and then go into the bedroom. They are still in bed, and the rice is under their pillow. They have the rice ready under their pillow. So when you go in there and greet them, and they'll give you the rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you go out and visit all your relatives. Get their rice.
Yeah.
Okay, since there's not much time, I prepare something for you guys, and maybe you heard about it and maybe not. Okay, we on now the night before the New Year, we put on the front door two plaque, red plaque, where we put down good words or blessing of the new year, and we got it 揮春. And then on the door they put 門神. Do you know what 門神 is? I'm showing you the 門神. Can you see it?
門神.
This is called 門神 in Chinese. Put it on the door, not on the doorpost, but the whole sheet on the door. It's called 門神. Okay.
Like guarding your house.
Exactly. The door guard.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Probably you never heard of it, so that's why I show you that. Okay. I cut it up from the newspaper, for Chinese newspaper. But what's Mun San is, okay, in the Tang Dynasty, one of the emperors is called Tang Taizhong, and he was sick, and then he has bad dreams every night. So the two military officer stood in front of his door, of the bedroom door, so to prevent evil spirit to go into his bedroom. So those two guards or soldiers, one is called Chun Suk Bo, another is called Wei Qi Ging Duk. 係兩個 door guards. I do both sides. I'll show you that.
They were actually guards, right?
They are actually a high official. And after they stood outside whole night, the emperor no more dreams. And because of that, the families, ordinary people, they put posters on their door to protect the whole family for the coming year. 呢兩個秦叔寶同埋呢個尉遲敬德咧，呢兩個叫門神咧，一對嘅。咁樣佢就喺個門口嗰度咧，企喺度。咁個皇帝咧就唔會再發夢啦，即係唔會發嗰啲惡夢啦。咁因為咁咧，個皇帝好高興，於是咧以後咧民間咧即係嘅人就冇呢兩個即係呢兩個侍衛啦。於是咧佢哋就畫即係做咗呢啲像，咁就黏喺個門口嗰度。咁另外咧就係嗰個揮春咧，就唔單止係寫喺門個 post 嗰度，佢仲寫喺米缸嗰度啦嚇，寫個滿字啦，就千祈唔好擺落廁所喎。咁佢有個滿字啦，咁米缸嗰度啦。咁廚房其實都好多嘢講嘅，咁唔知道大家知唔知道睇先，農曆嘅年30晚咧，就屋企咧就要煮湯圓嘅。In the New Year's Eve, they have to make gooey ball. In America, they call it gooey ball, the sticky round balls that's sweet. 點解佢哋要整呢個 ？Why they have to make that？ 知唔知啊？
圓圓滿滿啦，係嘛？
唔係呢個係其中一個意思，但係呢個古仔唔係咁講。咁咧原來咧每個屋企咧就有個廚房咧有個神嘅。In the traditional Chinese 係啦in the kitchen there's a kitchen god. They call it 灶君。我哋舊時叫嗰個 stove 咧就灶嘅，因為佢哋擺啲葉啊，擺啲樹枝啊咁嚟燒，咁嗰個地方叫灶，咁所以咧就叫做灶君 ，the Mr. Kitchen God。咁 點解佢哋要整個湯圓咧？個湯圓咧就係要獻一碗咧俾呢個灶君。嗱，the Guibo they have to pray to the kitchen god and give him a bowl of sweet 湯圓sticky rice ball. Because they believe that after the Christmas, after the New Year's Eve, the God will go up to heaven to see the King Emperor, the Emperor of heaven. And then, because if you give the kitchen god the gooey ball, that means sweeten his mouth, and he will say something good about your family. Then you got blessing from the heavenly God. 明唔明我講乜嘢啊？即係話咧，個灶君咧就會上去天庭嗰度話俾玉皇大帝知，今年咧呢家人咧好好好乖好聽話，冇事，咁咧就個玉皇大帝會祝福呢個家庭啦。咁如果你唔俾個甜嘅糯米湯圓佢，咁啊會點咧？佢就會 bad mouth your family， 話你哋成日喺廚房嗌交，有咩壞嘢唔中意俾屋企人知咧，就喺廚房度暗，所以咧就俾個 kitchen god 聽到啦。咁個 kitchen god 咧就唔會講你好嘢啦，因為你一年梗係有唔應該咁煮，應該咁煮，唔應該拎呢啲出去先，應該拎嗰啲出去先。咁佢就認為係嗌交啦。咁於是咧就會 make a bad report about your family. So that's why they have to make the 湯圓 for New Year's Eve to bribe the kitchen god.
等佢 bless your family.
係 so that the heavenly God will bless your family.
Bless your family.
Okay, Mr. Go, do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes, in English.
Yes. Oh, in English? You want me to repeat in English? Okay.
Yeah.
The heavenly, the kitchen god will make a report to the heavenly God every year, in Chinese New Year's Eve, and the family wants to bribe the kitchen god so that he can sweet talk to so he can sweet talk to and make a good report about the family. Because usually when we got grumpy or when we got upset, we say bad words in the kitchen. We cannot say it in public. We just murmur and grouchy in the kitchen. So the kitchen god knows all the events in the house. So they want, if you want the blessing, you better bribe the kitchen god to say good words instead of bad ones to the heavenly God. So that's why they have the sticky rice ball for Chinese New Year. Understand? That's the story behind why they have that. So 今日就差唔多10點，哇，OK， 差唔多11點啦。Any questions? I think that's all I want to bring you. But if you want to continue other stories, I'll tell you next year, okay? I have so many. This is only part.
If somebody
1/10
else
of it.
can tell us that their own custom and their own tradition in their household, we would like to hear that.
Yeah. So anybody want to share? 有冇人中意分享？你過年有啲咩 highlights 你中意講俾我哋聽㗎？Mr. Go, how you celebrate your Chinese New Year when you are little? You have firecrackers?
Well, we probably had firecracker. Big, like I said, because I had a big family, my mother's side and my father's side. You know, we went to both sides, I guess, and when we see our relatives, they would give us the lychee.
Lychee.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying. I guess I must have invested that all that money wisely. But no, it's just the Chinese custom is interesting to understand and to know. It's something we kind of grow up with, and other people that have not had the same experience has a different feeling towards life and how to deal with life with our parents, with our elders, and with our money that is given to us and how we handle it. And it's very interesting culture, you might say.
Yes.
And I appreciate your explanation. I think that's very good. Unfortunately, the younger generations, like our children, grandchildren, I don't know if we're going to be able to pass on the same tradition and understanding, but I guess hopefully with your presentation today, we can kind of pass that along with our children and grandchildren.
Yeah,
So
I think we have a. Yeah, I think.
Do you pass out lychee for your children and grandchildren?
To the grandchildren.
To the
And and it's true that I guess Lotus's one of the sisters didn't get married until real late in life. We kept giving her lychee. And
yeah, but Mr. Go, don't worry. We Tim already make a link for today's presentation so that you can share it with your grandchildren if they are interested in it. Yeah, just go ahead to have the link so that you can sit around with them and give them some explanation about your feeling about the Chinese New Year. Not only the parade. Parade is only one of the things that we do, but there's a lot of little tiny things that traditionally we carry on from one generation to another. So those are the highlights of traditional Chinese, how they celebrate the New Year. Yeah.
So the YouTube presentation was really, really well done. Really professional. What was that? Tim was helping you with that, or?
No, it's Tim. I went down because I didn't have a cameraman. The Jusao, the pork knuckle, she did it at home. Her son is helping her filming it and give it to Tim. And then May, Debbie is doing it for her. And she did it at home also. So only me, I went down to the church to do it. And then Tim came to church and filmed it for me. Yeah.
What, Tim kind of put everything together?
Yes, all these, Tim and Pam. Tim and Pam are doing that.
Okay, they did a really good job on this last one.
Something we can reach up to Yan Kane Cook, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, it's just him. I didn't help with anything. It's all
no. Okay. But you also help out one way or another. Don't worry. Don't be modest. Yeah. Yes, Carolyn.
Oh, Tom has a question. He wants to. Yeah. You asked Tom because I don't know what you're thinking.
Oh, Tina.
Yes.
You hear me?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I wonder, in the village, do they practice the passing out the red envelopes?
Pardon? Can you repeat the sentence again?
In the village.
In the village. Yes, in China, they still do that. They still practice that. Yeah, that's one of the most important things that the younger generations longing for the year round.
And the Chinese New Year time is the human migration in China. Yeah. All the people get time off from their work and they go back to the village. They call it the human migration from the city to the villages. This is the time. Yeah.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
What's the difference between, the sweet,
the round sweet gooey ball or your
and the soup type.
Yeah.
Like I've learned how to do the soup type, the hum.
Oh, the soup type. Okay. Yeah. Only Toisan people like the soup type, the salty type.
Really? I know that.
Yes. And the other villages, they make it sweet. And the sweet ones are much bigger. The sweet one are
What's the
bigger.
What's the story behind the soup type?
I don't know. I'm not from Toisan, so I don't know. I'm from Zhongshan, from the sweet type. I know the Toisan people loves the salty one. Yeah.
Because my family and Tom's family from
the Toisan. Yeah, only the Toisan village use the salty type. Yes.
And I love to make that.
Yeah, that's much easier because it's just a little meat flour ball that you put in the soup. But the main thing is the soup that's good.
Yes,
because they put a lot of things in them, like black mushrooms and chicken and pork and everything in it to make to make the soup.
Right.
Yeah. And then the little gooey ball is just like flour that you added in. Yeah. But they're much smaller, a tiny little thing. Yeah.
The sweet one, they sometimes stuff lin yong.
Lotus seeds paste.
Peanuts or sesame seeds paste and stuff like that in the sweet ones.
Yeah. To sweeten it.
No, the brown sugar.
Yeah, the cheapest is the brown sugar, but usually if it's more expensive, then they put the lotus seeds paste or sesame paste and all those stuff in there.
Yeah, I like the soup type.
You like the soup type, yeah. Yeah. Okay, anything to share? Yeah.
Also about the lacy red envelopes, when a couple is getting married, they serve tea to the elders.
That's called
elders, right. Also, present them with a lacy.
Yeah.
Also, maybe gold jewelry at that time.
But that's usually even the jewelry, they wrap it in red paper bags. Yeah. That means and bring them luck for the new relationship. Yes. Yeah, we do that. Yeah, we call that ceremony a tea ceremony. For the Chinese. I know the Japanese also have this kind of ceremony for wedding, but I don't know whether they pass out lacy or not. But for the Chinese, for sure, the bride presents you with the cup of tea, and inside the tea they usually have the red dates and the linzi, the lotus seed. 嗰個茶係甜嘅, the tea is sweet. That's a traditional way. And then the bride, the maid will prepare all the tea. There's a special ceremony for that. Prepare the tea, and then they pour each cup for the bride to bring it up to the senior or the person who she respected. Yes. So that's we call it tea ceremony. And because this is an honor, so the senior is supposed to pass out red envelopes or jewelry for the bride. Yes, as an honor. Yeah. That's another thing. The wedding is another happy occasion.
Yeah.
The Chinese tradition to that too. Yes.